In a lot of people's eyes, I'm a failure. But I'm also the happiest I've ever been in my life. And that sounds crazy until you understand the full story. I've been homeless more than once. I've worked 2 jobs just to get out of homelessness and then fall back into it. I've slept in the rain and been out there with nothing and had cats put their butts in my face. That one happened more recently. Meow. I'm making a video. I slept in the rain and I've been out there with nothing. Okay, kitty? I've been ran over by a car, literally, and almost died. But I kept going. How'd I get here? Not again. This is worse than getting run over. Being run over and sniffed by a dog. And the whole time, I wasn't just surviving. I was building something. I've been chasing this vision, this calling, through mistakes, risks, and bad decisions, and things completely out of my control. There were times I went all in, quit my job, just street performed, got few gigs, and barely got by. And last time I did that, I lasted the longest that I've ever lasted before. I made the most money. I was actually sustaining myself for 7 months. But I also learned a valuable lesson. Because then life hit, and a cat jumped into the frame again. This is a very important part of the video. Come on. Because then life hit, and my car was repossessed, and other things happened, and I realized that I was being delusional and that I should go back to a job until I can actually afford it consistently. So time and time again, life has hit me, and I faced the consequences and realized that my decisions were hindering my vision and actually hurting me and the people around me. And so I shifted my strategy, and I faced the consequences. And a couple of years ago, I moved back in with my parents after I came out of homelessness for the second time, and I was just falling behind again, and I've been rebuilding my life since. And I know to a lot of people, this still looks like a failure, moving in with my parents, still barely trucking along and just saving up enough to get a car, which I'll be getting soon. I don't have a car right now, but I have enough money, and very soon I will have one, and to pay my expenses. Most people also don't see what's underneath the vision, all the progress I've made in my trajectory in life, the 200 songs I got on Spotify, and the countless hours I've been putting towards just getting better at songwriting, singing, and producing, and editing videos, and writing, and doing backflips. Just kidding, I've never done a backflip, but I sure like to mention them in videos. Not only was my vision getting clearer and what I was creating felt more meaningful and just better, the simplest way I could put it, I also found a story, started creating a saga that came out of me whenever I decided to just create art from the heart and stop chasing making money with my music. And so I started creating this whole superhero story that is rooted in my life and all the struggles that I faced, and has my original music, and it's also the lore to the stage persona that I have, ZmanTheVegan, the whole name of the channel. So things have come together, and my art has gotten deeper. At least, like, for me, it's a lot more powerful. It's a lot more closer to my heart, and it's expanding into a whole world that's rooted in my real life story, struggles, people I've met along the way, and the music I create. And through all of it, all my struggles, the past 7 years, I've been there for my son. That is what I'm most proud of, is being there and try my best to be a good present father. So yeah, whenever one might look at my life from the outside, many might think that I'm behind, that I failed, but they don't see what I've been building or what I've been becoming. a superhero. I got superpowers. You better get back. Quit with the hate comments. Pew. No, I'm just kidding. Because happiness isn't having everything figured out. To me, happiness is accepting things the way they are and still be able to enjoy the challenge. Knowing I tried my best even if it doesn't work out. I don't have to just react to what's happening around me. I can create from the heart and respond with as much emotional balance and clarity that I can for the challenges that I face along the way. I'm not finished, not even close, but for the first time, everything I've been working on for over a decade is actually coming together. And I'd rather be here than successful doing something I don't believe in. Thank you for watching. For the animals, woo! Oh yeah. She cut me. You cut me, kitty. She didn't mean to. She doesn't like dogs. And then a dog walked up and I was petting the dog. And she was right next to me and she wanted the pets. And she also doesn't like dogs being in her space. So she swiped at the dog and then I got a boo-boo. I'm good though. I don't think I'm going to get like cat fever or whatever it's called. I might turn into Catman. Gonna be a whole different type of superhero. I don't know how that's gonna affect me. Hopefully I won't be an obligated carnivore, you know, whatever. Okay, tangent, done. The video was supposed to end like 60 seconds ago. Thank you for watching. For the animals, woo!